What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Case video. For this we'll be going over some of the new units that are going to be dropping on the Japanese version, including the new Legend Luffy Ace, some of his batch, as well as the new Coliseum Rayleigh and all of his information. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first unit on the list is going to be the new Quick Luffy / Strength Ace, which is going to be the first Legend dual unit. This unit is super awesome. We do not know anything about the individual units, but we do know that they have lower stats. We know the Luffy has approximately like about 100 less attack than the Luffy Ace combination. We don't know how to switch into the characters. We don't know anything about those things, but we do know a little bit about what the units do and what their stats are going to be. So we know the max limit break on the characters when they are merged together and have both of the captain abilities together is going to be a very, very strong character and one of the best units in the game, if not the best unit in the game. It really is going to depend on what the switching ability and the dual unit ability is going to be to determine if this character will be the best unit in the entire game. I think that would be one of the big determining factors in order of determining what would be the best unit in the game. With the max limit break stats, he's going to have 3,950 HP, 1,830 attack, 460 recovery, 4 combo hits, and 5 sockets. So overall, an amazing unit, really, really strong in stats. When he's max limit broken, that's before candies, so he's going to have 2,030 attack after candies. Really, really, really strong unit. Now merged together, they're going to have a free spirit HP boost of 1.2 and attack of 3 times, making this unit a very strong unit to start with. Now, after that point, we're going to actually have, if you have a matching orb, increase the attack by 4.25. This is way stronger than a 4x legend. A 4.25 legend versus a 4x legend it's a big difference. If you want to know the difference in the multiplier, it comes out to be a 4x legend is going to be a 16 times multiplier because it's 4 times 4, but a 4.25 times legend is going to be an 18 times multiplier. So that is definitely a big difference between the two. You're not going to see a large amount of scaling between 4 and 6, but it's still definitely a big difference. And if you want to compare that to a 3x multiplier versus another 3x multiplier, that's essentially double damage with a matching orb. So a 9 times multiplier versus an 18 times multiplier, when you see this character not have a matching orb, you're going to see an okay hit. When we see them have a matching orb, it's going to be a monster 2 times damage hit from the original captain ability, which is extremely strong. Now they're also going to reduce incoming damage by 20%, which is very massive. That's more than you get with Judge, that's more than you get with TS Luffy, that's more than you get with a lot of characters except for Robin. This is like the souped up version of Robin. This is the new best quick character in the game, undisputed. There's no comparison between this unit and any other unit come before it. This is the Lucy of quick. Basically, this is just coming out and saying, hey, I'm Free Spirit, we're back, baby, we're back! So that's really cool. I'm really liking that they're bringing Free Spirit back, and this whole batch is geared around Free Spirit characters, and the new Rayleigh is also helping that as well. So there are some little problems with Free Spirit that we'll go into in a separate video, but Free Spirit overall right now is going to get the things that they were missing most, because his special ability fixes Free Spirit's problem by itself. So that's really, really good. There are some other problems with Free Spirit, but we'll go into those at a later date. But basically, this character is going to be a 75 times character attack in typeless damage to all enemies. So really good wave clear. That's going to be over, what is that? Like over 150,000 damage, I think, if I do my math right. I think. When max candies and everything, if he has Enrage even, that might be even higher. But I think it's about 140, 150,000 damage somewhere in there. So that's really, really good. Really strong character captain attack there with max candies. And he's going to do, for 1 turn, boost the orbs of the entire crew by 2 times. It's not dependent on the character being a Free Spirit character, which is insane because he's a 2 times orb booster by himself. He basically replaces Legend Dofi with just that part of his special ability. He replaces Ray Dofi as well with just the first part of his special ability, which is insane. Now, he's also going to change colored orbs on Free Spirit characters into matching orbs. And there is a slight problem with that because of how it's going to work, but there are other ways of getting meat and tandem matching on Free Spirit characters. But the fact that you have to use 2 orb manipulators on the same team is kind of annoying But to be honest, that fixes Free Spirit's major problem, which was perfect orb manipulation. And there are other ways of reducing meat and tandem. We're getting meat and tandem as matching on Free Spirit characters. But overall, this is an amazing unit. Very, very strong special. Very good. Definitely fixes Free Spirit's problem with the perfect orb manipulation. And it's going to be a little tricky to get that, but I'll go over that in a separate video. The Captain Ability switch, we don't know what's going on with that. He's got a Sailor ability for all stats by 150. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think you're ever going to use him as a Sailor, but I can definitely see some thoughts in my head of how this character could be used as a Sailor, especially on Lucy teams. But you wouldn't get the full benefit for matching, but you may not need it because Lucy already has really good orb matching. Who knows? There are other options for that. I don't know if this character is going to take over a Luffy spot and an Ace spot. I actually don't know about that. I don't know how dual units are going to be treated in the character picking system, so we're going to have to wait until that comes out to know what's going on there. We also know that his limit break abilities are going to be reduced damage from strength, reduced damage from dex, which kind of makes sense because he's quick and strength, reducing damage from the type they're beneficial against, and then he's going to have heal block duration. I'm kind of disappointed on the limit break abilities. I was really hoping for a rage or crit, but you know what? This might be a DR meta, and he does have increasing damage from enemies, so that is actually really big. So we are seeing a big shift right now to a damage reduction meta. And that's not going to be DR socket meta. It may not be a slot ray meta anymore. It may just go over to a DR meta. We kind of finished out the slot ray meta with V2 Dofi and getting the orbs being beneficial on the entire team, so you didn't have to have orb rate. And they're kind of shifting more toward a DR meta, so you might see that in more units. We do have that on Judge already. We have that in a couple other units, so who knows what's going to be, but I'm definitely seeing a shift here in the meta because of this unit and other units. The next unit we're going over is going to be the new SyORS. SyORS is going to be a slasher powerhouse unit, which is kind of weird, but cool. He's going to have a max HP at 3,089 and have max attack at 1,561 after max limit break. And he's going to have 4 combo hits and 5 sockets, just like most of the units coming out that are going to be rare recruits. Now, the SyORS is going to be a slasher captain, where he's going to be a 2.5 slasher captain with 1.5 times HP, which is actually stupid strong. That's the Legend Zoro captain ability before the 3x multiplier, so that's actually really, really good as far as the captain ability goes. I'm very surprised that they came out with that. That's actually really good. That's a lot of HP to give out. His special ability is going to cut the HP of one enemy by 10%, reduce paralysis, I like how that spelled incorrectly, nice, and special seal when the captain is a slasher character. So if you're going to get rid of the silence and paralysis by 3 turns, very nice. He's also going to be, if the captain is a slasher character, boost the attack against delayed enemies by 1.75 for 2 turns. So slashers also have the TS Brook, which is a delayer, so you're able to get the 1.75 type boost as well as using this delayed enemy boost. So we're going to see Momonga for Dex. Momonga is completely out of the picture. This is the new Momonga, new everything for slasher. He's extremely good for delayed boost, so definitely really good if you need a conditional booster for your team. Very, very awesome unit overall. We also have the new Fujitora, who is also a delayer, so you're able to use Fujitora with this unit to get a very good boost. So this is the only unit out of the entire batch that I believe is not a Free Spirit unit, and everything else is going to be Free Spirit. Overall, this is a pretty darn good unit. He's going to have limit breaks when we critical hit. I'm guessing it's going to be really high because slashers typically have a very high percentage chance on critical hit. The next unit we're going to be going over is the brand new Quick Garp, who is going to be a Free Spirit and Fighter character, maxing out at 2,763 HP, 1,549 attack after max limit break. He's going to have 4 combo hits and 5 sockets, just like every other unit out here. So 4 combo hits, yay! Love them keeping that, that's awesome. His captain is going to be boost the attack of Free Spirit characters by 2.75 until you get something other than perfect, which is kind of an older mechanic, and I really don't like that mechanic, but they're keeping it, so who knows. Kind of weird that I just screen over Garp consistently. But whatever. His special ability is going to delay all enemies by 2 turns, and when the captain is a strength or quick unit, is going to add 55 times character attack and typeless damage on top of the tap timing bonus. So meaning if you hit a good, great, or perfect, you are going to get 55 times attack, which is really close to Sabo, if not the same as Sabo. I actually don't know, but it's definitely less than Inarashi, so definitely a very good unit to have in your crew for a Free Spirit team. I don't know why they had this unit in here because it doesn't really make sense, but I understand the 2-turn delay because that would kind of pair well with some other units that are delayed boosters like Senor Pink, but overall, I guess it's fine. Raid Sabo, of course, is your other option if you do not have pull the Scarp, so you do have that option, and there are other units that you can bring for delayers for Free Spirit, so definitely have other options there, so don't worry about it. His sailor ability is going to be strength. Treat strength orbs. Free spirit characters will treat strength orbs as beneficial, which is extremely good as a sailor ability. Really cool that they're making strength orbs beneficial for free spirit characters. Very nice. There are other ways of getting matching orbs here, but if you use this character on a TS Luffy team, that is extremely good because now you have 4 out of 7 matching for all your characters. Very nice there. Free spirit characters get a base attack of 75, so very good. So if you are still using TS Luffy, this is a great unit for your TS Luffy teams. The next unit on the list is going to be the new Quick Kobe, which is going to be a free spirit and fighter. I think this is the first free spirit Kobe, so that's kind of cool. He's going to have 14 and 1 attack, which is a little bit lower on the side of things if you're going to talk about the attack values, but it's okay. Still really good. He's going to be a free spirit and fighter captain at 2.5 times multiplier with reducing incoming damage by 15%. So that's actually a pretty good captain ability because now you can use 2 different teams for free spirit and fighter with this Kobe. Not that really going to use him as captain, but you do have options if you do not pull anything good for free spirit or fighter. His special ability is going to have a 2-stage special where he's going to do a mini wave clear on his tier 1, change all orbs, including block orbs, into random color orbs, which will help you get full matching orbs on your Ace and Luffy teams, kind of fixing the problem that you would Ace Luffy teams, sorry, and kind of fixes the problem that you would have with free spirit characters getting full matching orbs. The fact that you have to use 2 units is kind of bad, but this character also is going to boost the attack of free spirit characters by 1.75 for 1 turn, as long as you have 3 or more quick units on your team, which is going to be possible because you're going to have this quick Kobe as well as Luffy Ace and Luffy Ace or TS Luffy. So that would be 3 characters that are quick in your team, so you're able to do that as well. And on the stage 2 special, which is going to be a 2 times multiplier instead of a 1.75 multiplier, and it's actually going to do a little bit better of a wave clear, so a 50 times character attack in sorry, not wave clear, but 1 times damage to 1 enemy, which is I don't really like when they do damage to 1 enemy. Wave clear effects are way better, but I understand that would be way too OP for this unit and be kind of legend tier to have a wave clear on this unit. He's going to have 2 limit break abilities, the first of which is going to be free spirit characters are going to be boosted by 50 attack, and the second is quick orbs are beneficial for all free spirit characters. So right now we have strength and quick being beneficial for free spirit characters, so that's very strong, very good limit break ability, so definitely worth limit breaking on this unit. He's going to reduce damage from strength enemies as well as have pinch healing on this unit, so that's going to be good. Pinch healing is a very good unit. DR is actually not going to be useful because with DR on this unit, you're going to have DR from the captain ability and all the other units and all the other limit breaks. So the DR meta is like just stacking on this unit, so that's actually pretty cool. Overall, I really like this Kobe. I'd say he's probably the best free spirit booster in the game. I like him better than I like Legend Sabo. Definitely a really cool unit, but Legend Sabo does have some changes to his unit and his kit that are pretty cool. But I'd say I like this unit better than Legend Sabo because he fits with the new Luffy Ace better and fits with TS Luffy teams better too. The next unit is going to be the new Strength Marco. I was about to say Quick, but I said Strength. I saved it. He's going to be at 2,295 HP, 1,517 attack, and he's going to have 4 combo and 5 sockets again, so that's pretty consistent. His captain ability is going to be boost the attack of fighter characters by 2.5, recovery by 1.3, and heal 3 times characters' recovery at the end of your return. CMS is a 452 recovery, gives him up to 552 after you give him recovered candies. He's going to be over 1650 every single turn. Then you add that to another Marco, that's going to be another 1650, so that'll be 3300 plus auto heal. So that'll be 4,300 healing per turn on this Marco if you use a double Marco team. Wow, that took a lot to say. But still, 4,300 healing per turn is basically an animal mechanic on this character. Plus, you're going to have boosted recovery on your team. So you're going to actually have more recovery than the Marco actually says, which I'm not sure how that's going to work as far as the auto heal mechanic goes. So it might scale after the captain ability, might not scale after the captain ability, who knows. But I think this is the first character that's ever boosted recovery that heals based off recovery. So it heals for 4,300 before the captain ability. I don't know of any character that has boosted recovery before that also boosts captain ability. But if you guys do some research and find out, then we'll figure that out. It might actually be more than 4,300 per turn. It might be a lot more. So we'll see. He's going to have a two-stage special as well. He's going to reduce bind, attack down, and chain coefficient duration on as well as reduce incoming damage by 50%. If the group consists of 3 or more strength characters, for 1 turn, boost the chain multiplied by 0.5 on a 9-turn cooldown. This is extremely good. This free spirit definitely needed. The fact that they're getting attack down reduction and chain coefficient reduction is really good. The problem is they don't really have chain limit reduction outside of Mach Beast, so I'm hoping there's another chain limit user in remover as well in this batch or in another batch coming out soon, so we'll see. On stage 2, it's going to be 5 turns and a 0.75 multiplier as well as 90% reduction. So that's really, really good. They're getting kind of a very, very good damage reducer on this team, so that definitely helps the DR meta as well as reducing a lot of damage on a big hit. His Sailor ability, however, is the best Sailor ability in the entire frickin' game. Holy crap, this is good. He is going to, for free spirit characters, this unit is going to take recovery and TND as beneficial for all free spirit characters. That's right, you get 2 orbs beneficial because of this unit. That means you have strength, quick, recovery and tandem is matching, so you don't even need the Kobe if you wanted to get full matching orbs on your characters. Unless you had block orbs, then you would need the Kobe. So that's really strong, the fact that you get this unit. I'm reacting to these units all for the first time after seeing them, and I haven't read them all yet, so this is really cool that you see that. And he's going to have the Shirahoshi as well as Doc Q mechanic where that if you heal with a meat orb, you get an extra 150 HP every time you heal with a meat orb, so that's a really good mechanic, really, really strong character there. He's going to have pinch healing and anti-heal limitation, so that's really, really good. Overall, this is the best unit of the batch by far. Recovery tandem matching on 1 unit. That's so good. So good. Getting orb manipulation plus damage reduction plus 0.75 chain multiplier plus having all the other utility stuff. This is the character to pull for. Holy crap, he's good. I love this unit. Amazing, amazing unit. Next unit we're going to be going over is the new int size smoker Dashiki. Well, we don't know what Smoker or Dashiki do separately, but we do know that they have a merged captain ability. I think I did see what they did separately. There was like a 2.5 captain ability for Psy, and then the other one was 2.5 for Int. I think I saw that on a separate website, but I'm not 100% sure. It just wasn't on the Reddit post. I might need to edit it later. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure that's what we saw. We also know that they're going to be a 2.75 captain when they're merged and 10% damage reduction. I think there's 7% damage reduction on each type, on the Smoker and Dashiki earlier. And they don't have the healing mechanic. They're going to heal 1,000 every turn. I don't think they have that. But they do have the Psy Int characters will treat Psy Int orbs as beneficial. But they don't have tandem. So I think TND is the addition when you merge them together. So that's pretty cool. So Psy Int characters are going to treat Psy Int and tandem as beneficial. I'm not really sure where you're going to use this unit, but a 2.75 captain is going to be interesting. I also thought I saw something on the VJump article saying we're going to get this unit for free, which kind of makes sense because if we did get this unit for free, it's not a super OP unit. Definitely an interesting unit to have, but it's kind of like a learning unit for the dual unit system, so that would make sense if they gave this unit for free. His special ability is going to be 5,000 fixed damage to 1 enemy, change his own orb into matching, and for 1 turn, reduce the incoming damage by 50%, and for 1 turn, boost attack of side int characters by 1.5 for 2 turns. That's a very long special, but overall it's not that great of a special. It's an okay unit, but definitely doesn't meet the same tier as the rare recruits coming out, so definitely an interesting unit. Plus he's going to be a 15 cost unit that's going to max out at 1421 attack and 1858 HP and 4 sockets, so I don't think this is a rare recruit unit. I think this is going to be a free unit that we're going to get in order to learn the dual unit system. He's going to have a character switchability between Smoker and Dashiki, so that's pretty obvious there, and they're going to have Sailor abilities. His Sailor ability is going to be for Psy characters get a stat boost. So this kind of just makes sense that we're going to get this as a free unit overall. Not really a super great unit, but definitely an interesting unit to get. And the last unit we're going to go over is the new Coliseum Rayleigh. Coliseum Rayleigh is going to have 2,732 HP, 1,379 attack at max limit break, which is really low at max limit break. Just saying, that's really low. I don't think this is going to be a 50 stamp. I think it's going to be a 30 stamp. He's got 5 combo hits and 40 cost. I really think this is 30 stamp. I don't think this is a 40 stamp. I mean 50 stamp. Dex Rayleigh is going to be a free spirit and a slasher captain booster at 2.5, and it's also going to increase the matching orb rate of free spirit and slasher characters. Okay, that might be good. He's going to cut HP by 20% for 1 enemy. 1 enemy, really? And reduce 3 turns of special seal and bind. So that's silence and bind, not despair and bind. So silence and bind. For 3 turns, slightly increase the appearance rate of Dex, Psy, and Int orbs, and for free spirit characters, they're going to treat Dex, Psy, and Int as beneficial, which kind of pairs well with the other 4 orbs that you're going to get as matching orbs already because of everything else there. But it's kind of a weird unit, not going to lie. It doesn't really help free spirit, it's not against Free Spirit. It's okay. It's just like, it's going to be useful for like one fight, I can tell, but not a ton of other ones. Maybe they're going to make Strength, Quick, Tandem, Meat all going to be negative orbs on a fight, and then they're going to make Dex Psi Int beneficial for a fight. So, I mean, like, you're going to really want to have this Rayleigh in order to get Dex Psi Int orbs? Yeah. That's kind of dumb, but hey, whatever. I don't really like that, but this Rayleigh is kind of crap. I'd say for most players, you're probably going to skip him because you can just get like 1 or 2 copies of this guy and max him out if you want to. I'm going to max him out because I'm dumb and I just like maxing every unit. But for most players, you're probably not going to need to max him out. He's going to reduce the special seal on himself by 3 turns, which is cool. The only thing that's really nice about this unit is that he's a silence remover, and those are a little bit harder to come by. In Free Spirit, you still have some. You have like Raizo and things like that, but if you don't have Raizo, this is a really good unit as a substitute to Raizo. But then you would also need a paralysis remover. That part I don't like, that he's not paralysis removal, he's a bind remover, but there might be a bind and silence mechanic in the future where they're going to bind your competence for 6 turns or 5 turns or whatever, and they're going to like silence all your characters, so this would be a great character to have like for that content, but it's dumb. He's going to have Orb Seal reduction as well as reduced damage from quick enemies as far as his limit break abilities go, so it's okay. Overall, the best units for the batch are going to be the new Luffy and Ace, which is really, really good, really strong unit overall. I really like that unit. And of course, the new Marco, which is stupid, stupid strong. Really good utility unit and a very good damage booster as well. In my personal opinion about the game, the best units in the entire game are characters that provide a utility along with doing their damage boosting. Any character that does 2 types of damage boosting is great, but my favorite characters in the game are characters that have some kind of utility mechanic that we're going to reduce bind, silence, paralysis, whatever, or attack down, or anything like that. And they also have some kind of damage boosting ability. So as long as they're removing something that's going to be negative to you and give you a damage boost, those are my favorite units of the game because they help you clear the most amount of content. Because if you focus on those characters and you don't focus on the heavy damage boosters, you're able to do more content because a lot of the content you're going to have to do, it's going to be based on, oh, this character does this and I have to bring this other character. I have to bring this other character, bring this other character. And the characters that, you know, you could just bring one character that does all of these things and then removes all these negative effects and gives you some damage would be an ideal character to bring for a lot of content. So that's why the Marco is my favorite unit of the batch, but definitely the Luffy and Ace is a super good unit that I definitely want. So hopefully we do pull them in the next Super Fest. Alright guys, well my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button down below as well as the subscribe button down below. So we got lots of support in the channel and of course to keep the channel growing. If you guys do want notifications on all my videos, make sure you smack the bell notification right next to it so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of the day guys. Peace.